In this video, we're going to check the Steam Winter Sale. Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is Mr. Orange. Welcome, my friends. As you can see, it's sale time again. It's winter sale time again. So amazing. Here it's written, featuring the extremely cozy cottage of surprises. So let's jump into the cottage of surprises. I already opened all my little doors. So I got some items from Budget Cards. I got items from Donut County, Gorn, and Silas. I actually wonder if everyone gets the same items, but putting this aside, let's jump back to the store page. So maybe here are the highlights. Here are the games I don't own. And if you really want to see what are the prices for games that you already own, then you have to click here on the browse categories. You have to go on specials, and this is what we're going to do a little bit later. So maybe let's check very quickly the games that I don't own, and maybe Just Cause is 20 to 90%, and already Just Cause 4 is already 20% down. I think this is still a little bit too expensive since you get it a bit cheaper on some key seller sites throughout the internet, so check this out maybe. But then you can't refund it, so that's very important. You can only refund if you buy it here. Just Cause 3 for €4.49, definitely a recommendation to buy. Maybe even before you buy Just Cause 4, just buy Just Cause 3. So I very much enjoyed it, and this is an amazing price, 85% down. And then you can also buy all the DLCs for €3.74. I already own them, so actually I want to play this game again. It's pretty cool, and you can even buy the first Just Cause that I've never really played for under €1. Just Cause 2 for €1.49. I mean, guys, Just Cause, very much recommended. Check out the first 3. Then another game that I have an eye on myself is Shadows of Awakening. I think this looks very interesting. I have to say that I love Diablo games, and I love those hack and slash RPG action games, and I'm on the fence buying this. I'm very much on the fence buying this. So it looks so cool. It looks so cool. I really think I want to have it. So, but on the other hand, I don't know. Very positive, mostly positive. Came out in August, €26, only 35% down. It could be a little bit cheaper. But the question is if the game is really good. So I think I'm going to watch some more videos, and then I'm going to decide. So because there are also some negative reviews here, and yeah, let's watch some more footage. So, but that's an interesting game, definitely an interesting game. Let's jump back. How do we get to the store? Then Shadow of War. I mean, that's a classic. You get the Shadow of War now for €10. This is a game that is very often on free to play, so nothing. Yeah, it's so often on free to play. I mean, do you really need to buy it now, even for €10? I don't know. I'm actually not really interested in buying it. Then Graveyard Keeper, also a game I have on my wish list. So it's now only 33% down. I want to have this game for €5. That's a little bit too expensive for me now. And then we jump very quickly into the Doom franchise. As you can see, I own all of the Doom games. I have them all. I love Doom, even Doom VR, amazing game. So 50% down Doom VR game, yeah, €15. I think that's a good price. And also Doom, the classic, and it has all the DLC packs for €15. I mean, you can't do anything wrong on this. It's an impressive game, and I'm so much looking forward to the new Doom game. And then if you have a VR headset, buy Doom 3 BFG edition and use the VR mod. It's also very impressive, so you get it for €8. Very, very cool. And also buy it maybe directly. Well, okay, I don't know. Yeah, different versions. I also have them, but that's the normal version. Okay, and then the classics. I mean, get the classics. So you get them for still kind of expensive, I have to admit. So, but the classics. It's the Doom classics. So, The Crew. 76% down, 1979, so €20. Maybe a good price. Maybe a good price if you like The Crew and racing games by Ubisoft. Check it out. I mean, it's €20 now. I'm sure you're going to have fun. I didn't purchase it yet, so I know myself I'm not going to play it a lot. So even that I think it's fun, and I played the beta or the alpha, I think. It was really cool, so I'm not buying it now. And then a game made by, I think it's made by the Life is Strange developers, so 25 euros now, 50% down. I think I want this game a bit cheaper. I want it 75% down personally. I want to have it cheaper now. That's a bit too expensive for me yet. Then another game I have on my wishlist, Transference. So it's 12.49 €, so it's half price. So it's already very quickly dropped. So it came out very recently. It's a VR psychological horror movie, game, short film or something like this. So I'm going to get this also when it's 75% down. It's at the moment a bit too expensive. Since it's Ubisoft, I know that it's going to be more cheap, because that's a typical Ubisoft games are products are getting cheap very, very quickly. And then a game I have my eyes on is Regions of Ruin. So it's 80% down, €2.39. So I think that's a very nice price. So but there were some negative reviews, so I'm not really sure now if I shall buy it. So, but on the other hand, very positive reviews overall. I think that's a game I'm going to buy. And then what we have here, Deep Rock is now 17 euros, only 25% down. I think there you can wait a bit longer, that it gets cheaper. And yeah, and then Just Cause, we had it already. Then maybe Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, 50% down only, so 30 years. It's a very, very interesting Japanese RPG game. Definitely also something for me that I want to play a bit further down the road. At the moment, I'm waiting for a cheaper price. So then Beat Hazard is some indie action. Looks quite nice, but 12 years is for me too expensive for this. Edith Finch. I want to have Edith Finch. Overwhelming positive. I want to have it since so many videos. I always talk about it. So people that are following me a bit more, a bit longer, they know Mr. Orange wants to have this game. But it's still only 50% down. I'm going definitely to buy this when it's 75% down. Until then, I'm waiting. And The Walking Dead. I mean, let's check Walking Dead. So there are different versions of Walking Dead. So there's the starter edition, 25 euros, and only the normal version is 40 euros now, 20% down, and then they have the deluxe version. Game got a lot of negative reviews, let's be honest. So I mean, look at all those red thumbs, it's crazy. For me personally, I'm waiting for this game to be like 10, 15, or even cheaper. So. Then Celeste, very acclaimed, award-winning game, a pixel graphics game, platformer. I mean, that's a game I need to have it at one point. I need to have this game at one point. But at the moment, I think 16 years is a bit too much, so I'm waiting for a cheaper price. But on the other hand, I know those are the games that rarely get cheap. So, but maybe I get it one day in a bundle. And then Wolfson, Lords of Mayhem. It's also an intriguing game, but 16 years is a bit too expensive. I think before I would buy this now for 16 years, I would buy maybe Shadows Awakening. I think this had a rough start too, but overall now it's mostly positive. I think they developed it quite nice. I haven't played it yet. I think there's a demo. Let's check. No, there's no demo of the game, so you can. Yeah, it looks very pretty. If we look at the videos, at the pictures. People like it, but the price is still a little bit high. Then what else do we have here? Overcooked 2 is only 25% down. And Valkyria 4, if you like the Valkyria series, maybe interesting. 50% could also be a bit more. So overall, I would say 50% down for the games is, yeah, those are the games that you really, really want. It's not the games that you just buy because you just need to buy something on the sale. So maybe then it's better to wait a bit. Yeah, and here's the top selling also with games that I have in my library. So PUBG 20 euros, Grand Theft Auto 15. I mean, if you don't own this, GTA 5 now buy it. So The Forest, I bought it the early access for 15 euros, I think. On Insurgency, only 10%. Assassin's Creed, definitely a buy. 30 euros, now 50% down. Buy it. The Witcher, if you don't have it, buy it. Atlas, I made a video already about, mostly negative. So let's wait until this develops a bit better. Monster Hunter, you already get now cheaper on key seller sites. Shadow of War, 15 euros, yeah, cheap price. Ark, I think that was the price I paid, like on the early access. And then Rocket League, a must-have, and Farming Simulator. I don't know why people want to work on farm in their leisure time, but yeah, everyone's own decision. Ori, 50% down. This could be a bit cheaper, actually. What's this? It's a rhythm racing game mixed. Oh, looks nice, like a nice cyberpunk game, actually. Alright. So that's what we find on the main page, and now we jump a little bit to the specials. There we see. So the specials, we were talking about those games already. Far Cry, 60% down. Far Cry 5, absolutely a must-have. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, 50% down. You can definitely buy this. It's a very nice game. And then one of the games that I bought now is Jurassic Park World Evolution for 13.74, and I so much enjoy this game. I'm going to make a separate video for it. And I'm going to show you my park. I'm going to through the park. It's so much fun. I'm doing this. I think I will do this even today. And yeah, mostly positive. Buy Jurassic Park World Evolution, my friends. That's so cool. I don't know if you need to buy now. If you need to buy it now with the seasons pass or with the extra content. So I think it's a game that will develop also a bit more in the future. And you see, I played it already 11 hours. So I had so much enjoyed it. I bought it like 2 days ago, and I had so much fun building my park and then playing around with the dinosaurs. So that's my main principal buying recommendation, I would say, in this video. And then Rust, 50% down. Hitman 2, oh my god, that's expensive. 38 euros, still 38 euros. So when I talk about euros, you know that's more or less the same in dollars. So also for our friends from the US or from Canada, I think we have the same prices. For our friends from South Africa and Australia, you have a regional pricing. Sometimes it's cheaper, sometimes it's even more expensive. So of course you know how the system works. So I don't have to explain this further. Stardew Valley, you see that's a popular 2D pixel art game. It's only 25% down. Vampire, we already talked. Kingdom Come Deliverance, 50% down. I think for 25 years, that's a game you can try out. Rise of the Tomb Raider, 10 euros. Absolutely recommendation, 80% down, my friends. Dark Souls, 15 euros, recommendation. So Raft is only 20%, otherwise I would consider it. The Long Dark for 6 euros, 24 cents. I'm gonna have to jump back because they made a huge update on this game. I really want to jump back to this game. This is one of my favorite walking survival simulators. So 25% down, absolute recommendation. Assassin's Creed Origins, 20 euros. Buy it. Dead Cells, only 24%. It's a good game. I enjoy it. And for 20 euros, I think you can buy it and you're going to have fun. But on the other hand, that's not a really good deal. Civilization 6, 15 euros. Yeah, I think I consider buying this. 25%. It's quite nice. Tom Clancy, The Division. I mean, 8 euros. 85% people. This game is great. It's great. I love it. It's great. So that's a good price. So No Man's Sky, 50% down. Finally, we have the normal price again. So because they were bringing out the multiplayer, and I had the impression they were raising the price again. I was super confused pricing there. So yeah, for this price you can definitely get a good deal. 2 Point Hospital, only 20% down. And Doom, we had Jurassic Park, we talked. NBA 2K, I once made a video. It's still mostly negative. It's amazing, 25 euros. The Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales, 20 euros. Dragon Quest 11, only 40% down. Dying Light, The Following, okay, it's the DLC. Celeste, I already talked about it. Elite Dangerous, 6 years. And 2.0. Okay, that's very interesting. So yeah, 6% down, 12 years. Dying Light is a great game. You can definitely buy it. And the season pass, you buy the season pass 10 years more. Oh, you get the enhanced edition, and I think then you get the season pass with it. Soul Calibur, only 33% down. That's still a bit expensive. I bought it, but I bought it on release from a key seller site, so I got it a bit cheaper. Subnautica, you get now, I think, is it free to play on the Epic Store? Yeah, I think check out the Epic Store. Very much hated store by a lot of people, but on the other hand, you get Subnautica, I think, free to play. Planet Roller Coaster. I should actually, when I like Jurassic Park World, I should consider buying this game because it's only 9 euros. Warhammer Vermintide, 11 euros, absolute recommendation. Sniper Elite 4, it's a good game, 80% down, I can recommend. Wildland, 65% down. Neo Complete Edition, it's now 25 euros, again only 50%. That's a game I have already on the PlayStation. I would buy it again for the PC if it would be 75% down. Then Northgard, it's a fun strategy game. It's a bit expensive still, 14 euros. I bought it cheaper, I think, in early access. The Steam controller, can you still buy it? I have no idea. Then the Council, I don't have it yet, so that looks very interesting, but I want this a bit cheaper. Fallout Classic, you need to buy Fallout, I mean, nothing to talk about it. Age of Empire 3 classic game, 10 euros. Recommendation, enter the Gungeon, 50% down, could be a bit cheaper, but it's a good game. Tekken 7, 20 euros, could be also a bit cheaper. And then Skyrim VR, if you don't own Skyrim VR yet, buy it. And Cuphead, I mean, this is a game that fancies me a lot. I want to have this, so it's only 25%. I want to have it cheaper, give it to me cheaper. Yeah, we all want to have games cheaper, it's always the thing. 4 euros, Age of Empires 2, I mean, classic, buy it. City Skyline, 75%, we've seen this. Hunt Showdown, 25%, it's a good game, still in development, early access, very good game. Then Hellblade, I think 15 euros is fair. Yeah, Hunt Showdown is fair, you can definitely buy it. So Watch Dogs 2 for 14 euros, absolutely a steal, my friends, that's a steal. And we jump further. They Are Billions, that's a game I have on my wish list, only 20%. Why are the games that I want never get cheaper? Call of Cthulhu, 20% down, still a bit expensive. You even get in the key seller site, the key a bit cheaper. Crosscode, also a game I want, also not, I think, in the price range that's interesting. Dishonored, good price, you can get it for this price. And Bayonetta for 6 years, 79, so 66%. 75% would be more what I would like. On the other hand, I think it's if you look the price itself, it's quite nice. But it's also an old game, of course. And. So, do I see something interesting into Faster and Light, into the Breach game? Scum, 12 euros, so... Yeah, I'm not interested in buying this now. Spellfall 3. So, World of War. 20% down, 20 euros. That seems fair enough. So if you like some of those shooter games, Dragon's Dogma, one of my favorite games. 9 euros now, absolutely recommendation. Darkest Dungeon, Life is Strange. Oh my god, 80% Life is Strange for episode 4. Okay, yeah, you buy it all over. So, The Evil Within, still have it, still want to play it more. And then maybe we stop it here. Dusk, that's an interesting game. I heard about Mortal Kombat, Fallout. So, and that was the first 10-11 pages. We can also look at the lowest price. If you check the games at the lowest price, you can see here, so, but they're mostly a bit more the trashy games, I would say. No, it's always difficult to say this. And then the user reviews, I think, yeah, that's the game with the highest user reviews, and then you see what the price is here. So Portal, but also those user reviews are very difficult to go to decide just on the basis of the highest user reviews, because a lot of games you won't find. So relevance, I think, is also the best way to find some games. And then if we look, for example, VR only, we're going to find also some nice games. So 50% for In Death. Yes, Skyrim, of course. Arizona Sunshine, very nice prices. Budget cuts. It's a K price, could be a bit cheaper. Crow Team VR bundle. So that's the Series Sam games. War Dust. War Dust 40% down. Maybe I consider buying this. And Zombie Riot, 2 years, absolutely recommendation. I can recommend this. Is very much fun for 2 years paid. Viking Days. This looks interesting. I think I'm going to get this then. And Ding Dong VR looks also interesting. Alright, my friends, this was my video about the Steam Winter Sale. I hope you could get some important information that helps you purchasing some of the games. So as I said, Jurassic Park Evolution is, in my personal opinion, one of the major titles you should get in the Steam sale if you like Jurassic Park, if you like some theme park or building simulator games. So it's very much recommended. So that's actually one of the best prices. And then of course, a lot of the other Square Enix games are cheap, and Ubisoft games are cheap. So there you can also make some nice deals. So thank you very much for watching, and see you the next time. Bye bye.